So the other day I got a big package from Microsoft, and inside of it was the Microsoft Lumia 950. Now, as much as I want to get right into the review, I'm just going to talk to you about some of my experiences using the phone for the last couple of days now. And in particular, we're just going to go really quick into the software and some of the highlighting features of the handset. First, there's Windows 10 on a mobile scale. Now, it still has the same identity as Windows Phone as we know it in the past. So familiar things like the live tiles in the home screen really indicate that. And if you're used to using the platform, you'll be able to quickly jump right into it. So it's not that much very different when you think of it from a superficial standpoint. Lucky for Windows, the nice thing about it is that they've greatly improved their apps ecosystem. So now if you go to the Windows Store, there's a lot of the popular apps at your disposal you could download, which is great because in the past, especially when Windows Phone first came to life, it was really missing those essential core applications that you wanted. But if you're coming from Android though, it's kind of maddening because if you look into the store, there are barely any apps from Google. So if you're used to using things like Google Plus or Google Voice, you're not going to find them here. And they do have a YouTube application, but it's nothing more than a web portal based app. Okay, so it doesn't have a fingerprint sensor, but when it comes to unlocking the device, you could go with the usual PIN system, but as an alternative, you also have Windows Hello, which is a feature that's in beta still. Basically, it utilizes the iris scanner to unlock the device, so it recognizes you, and it works pretty well in the time I've been using it. Even in dim lit conditions, it's able to accurately make out who I am and unlock the device. And lastly, the coolest feature has to be Continuum. It's a killer feature for Windows 10 actually. It takes the stuff that you have on the phone and brings it to the full Windows 10 experience that you get in full-fledged devices like a tablet or a desktop PC. Now you can do it one of two ways. You could use the wired dock that Microsoft offers. There are USB ports and an HDMI out port, so you can connect a variety of different peripherals to it. But there's also the wireless way of doing it, which I didn't know. So basically, if you have a Miracast enabled wireless adapter connected to your TV, you could connect it via Continuum, and it's really cool because the handset itself becomes the cursor. And then if you have a Bluetooth keyboard paired with your smartphone, you could use that too. So everything is wireless. It's not really connected to anything at all, which is pretty interesting. And basically you have a near Windows 10-like experience. You do get all access to all of the native applications with the Continuum feature. So if you're going to use the Outlook or the Microsoft Edge browser, it works just like they do in a Windows 10 device. But if you're trying to think about using other third-party applications, you'll notice that when you go on your phone, many of the icons are shaded out to indicate that they are not compatible. And this so far is a limiting factor. It's cool that you have an almost Windows 10 desktop-like experience with the Lumia 950, but at the same time, the third-party applications are going to be essential and really generating a lot of buzz around it. I'm really eager to test out Windows 10 a lot further. It's definitely inviting, especially with the Continuum feature and some of the innovations that they made here with the experience. But I'm going to be testing it out and see how it fares, and hopefully this could be the device that brings back Windows into the mainstream. So if you guys want to learn more about this handset, you could check out our website, PhoneArena.com. John V. Thanks for watching.